Kahit saang bansa ka pa, kahit ano pang laki na sweldo mo, lahat tayo re-retire at 65. The question is, anong income mo? By the time you're 65, you're able to accumulate 3 condo units. 3 condo units. That's already enough income for your retirement. Wala ka na mabibili 5 million na property in the next 10 years. I'm here in this business in real estate because I want to help Filipinos become rich. Yung mindset is very, very important in selling. It took me 1,800 rejections to close more than 800 units.
Meron tayong very special guest for today. Siya si Mr. Eric Manalo with 20 years of business experience including roles as marketing and training head for EM Power Realty Service, marketing director for real estate developers, and a consultant for many organizations and business owners. And he is also a book author. It's really a privilege na puntahan tayo ni Mr. Eric Manalo.
Thank you, Mika, and regards to everyone. Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Paano po kayo napunta dito sa career path na ito?
I started my career as a hotel waiter way back 20 years ago. And I knew meron akong mga gusto pang gawin sa buhay at hindi talaga kasya yung income ko. So I decided to find new ways to improve my income. When I was younger, may kaya din kami, may middle class. My father was a top executive in Makati in the 80s. So, okay kami. May sasakyan, may yaya, kompleto, middle class, no? And then, suddenly, nagkaroon ng crisis. My father lost his job. Nahirapan siya mag-recover. So, bilang eldest, I was forced to work muna for my family para matulungan ko yung mga kapatid ko, mapaaral ko sila. After that, I decided to move to a new career, which is real estate, which is the answer to my problem. And yun nga nangyari. Through real estate, I was able to provide for my family. Napagpagawa ko ng property sa kanila, and from there, I'm now inspiring more young Filipinos to make the right choice, to make the right investment.
Na-culture shock ka ba, sir? Ang layo ng field ko na pinanggalinan.
Yeah, matagal ko pinagandaan eh. I never gave up. I continue to learn new skills. Inalis ko yung pagiging shy ko, mahiyain. Hindi ako ganun dati. So, I have to remove those things, my mindset, everything has to change eh. If I want to move from where I am to where I want to be.
Fast forward po to today's world, gano'n na po kalaki yung pinagbago in terms of selling real estate?
Marami nang pinagbago, no? Right now, if you're not doing videos, ang hirap. If you're not doing social media, hindi mo ma-promote ang iyong personal brand. The thing is, still remains, is the concept of communicating your project and yourself to your client. Hindi nawawala yon. At the end of the day, when a client trusts you because of your excellent services, the branding follows. Because real estate is a business of trust. They buy because they trust you, and they buy more, refer more because you take care of them. Importante pa rin yung malasakit sa customer, and constant communication is important.
Totoo po yung sinasabi po na hindi lang basta makabenta.
Yeah, true. In order to get more business from that client, dito napapasok yung tinatawag na customer service, giving them updates, communicating with them. Because in my experience, one buyer gave me more than 20 buyers. Because they were so happy with my service. I was there from reservation to booking, to turnover, until mabigay yung susi sa client. Imagine if that's the kind of service that you offer to every client, then that's what you're building relationship, not transactional. See, transactional is like when they buy, that's it. Diba? Call me whenever. But relationship is something that they stick with you for a very long time.
Base po sa experience nyo, ano po yung pinaka-common na difference ng mga matatagumpay po na negosyante? Like us, we consider ourselves as entrepreneurs. Sa mga hindi po nagtatagal.
Yeah. You see, in my experience, coaching so many thousands of sellers, one thing that differentiate both areas. They have what you call it's the attitude. It's the attitude. You see, the selling skill, the selling part is basically the selling skills, the way you talk, the way you present, the way you carry yourself. But yung mindset is very, very important in selling. Very important yan eh. For example, your mindset of having an attitude of never giving up, never quitting on your clients. Most of the time, when between a buyer and a seller, the first one who quits is mostly the seller eh. It's always the seller. Pag ayaw nang bumili, hindi interesado, nawawalan na ng nadidemotivate na yung sellers. But a top producer, you will notice, they are the ones who never gives up and continue to perform and close more sales. First, yung tungkol sa pandemic, no? If you check on the data, no, it was during the pandemic where we experienced a lot of sales coming from Filipinos who are based abroad. Because more and more, during that time, more and more Filipinos realized the value of owning a property. Imagine mo kung wala kang property, paano na? Nawalan ka pa ng trabaho. At least man lang may bahay ka. There were crises, but there was also an awareness. The Filipinos became aware na I should have a property. It's a must to have a property so that during crisis, you at least you're not renting. You have your very own condo or a house. Now, for the sellers on part, it's not all the time, it's not your fault. Hindi nyo naman kasalanan palagi kapag hindi kayo makaklose ng sale. It took me 1,800 rejections to close more than 800 units. Because I didn't give up. I keep closing even if I close or not. It's because, number one, I have purpose. My purpose is to help Filipinos become rich through real estate. I don't think myself as ahente lang or no. You got to build your self-esteem that I'm here in this business in real estate because I want to help Filipinos become rich. To make sure hindi sila maghirap kapag ang hirap pag walang property. So this is my mindset. That's why I never gave up on them. And you just need to target the right market. You don't need to blame yourself all the time bakit hindi sila bumibili. Baka naman hindi either the budget or the location of your project.
Paano, sir, mag-approach ng mga clients mo na hindi ka po ma-perceive as ang kulit naman nito?
Normally, an agent would follow up twice lang. After two times na follow-up, wala na. In my case, what I do, minimum follow-up ko is 5. Now, every follow-up na ginagawa ko, iba-iba yung approach ko. Hindi pare-pareho, bibili ba kayo? Mag-follow-up ka, bibili ko ba kayo? So, if you ask the same questions, you get the same answers. So, ang ginagawa ko, every call is unique and approach. For example, pag tawag ko next time, ma'am, good news. Di ba? Good news, ma'am. Magpa-price increase na ho. Okay, next call. Oh, hindi pa siya bumili. Next call. Ang pakaswerte niyo, ma'am. Available pa yung unit na gusto niyo. Di ba? So every call I make is exciting. Hindi yung parang nagtatanong ka lang, nagka-clarify ka lang. Di ba? Na, bibili po ba kayo? Di ba? Ganun eh, ma'am. Follow up ko lang po yung reservation. It's the way you say it to the client will be the reaction of the client. So if your reaction is malasakit ang approach mo, excited ka for them, 5 to 10 years from now, you can't buy the same price anymore. For example, 5 million na property now, wala ka na mabibili 5 million na property in the next 10 years. Kasi tumataas na ang price. And you will notice lahat ng mga hindi bumili, nagsisisi, madalas eh. Oh, I should have bought your property 10 years ago. I want to make sure, I want to call my client just to make sure that you have this because it will never happen again. You have to take this opportunity. Number 2, you ask them if is there something or is there a problem that's holding you back from your investment?
Sa dami po ng mga pinagkakagastusan ng mga Pilipino, bags, mga luxury items, cars, bakit, sir, real estate? Tsaka bakit dapat sa Pilipinas?
If you notice, most Filipino, they rather buy things that they think are investments rather than they see properties as an investment. You're buying a property not for anything else, but you're buying a property aside from your home, but also a source of income. Because later on, you can sell it at a higher price 20 years from now. And when you retire, which lahat naman tayo mag-retire, di ba? Sinasabi ko sa kliyente ko to eh. Kahit saan bansa ka pa, kahit ano pang laki ng sweldo mo, lahat tayo re-retire at 65. The question is, anong income mo pagpatak ng 65? Pension? How about real estate properties? It's like when you're buying a watch, no, a luxury watch, a luxury car. Why do people buy it? Because they see the value, and that's how they should see property. They must see the value of the property. Like in my case, I see properties for me as a source of income when I retire at 65. Sa ating mga sellers out there, sa mga agents out there, my advice is you don't give up on your clients. You see, they think that they are doing the right thing, but actually they don't. That's why somebody like you, us, should be the one to educate them. You inspire them. You didn't give up on them. A lot of my clients, pag lumalapit sa akin, sabi ko, Eric, salamat. Nung panahon na bumibili ako, kinulit mo ako. Kaya ngayon may mga properties na ako. PM, ang tawag ko, PM is the key. Patience pa more.
Ano pong masasabi niyo, sir, sa mga OFW, sa mga Pilipino po na kaya naman nilang bumili. Pero, ay, ayoko niyan kasi laking commitment. Yung mga ganun, sir. Yung mga nagdadalawang isip. Ano pong message niyo, sir?
To all our buyers abroad, ito lang mga advice ko, buy the best property na kaya ng budget and lifestyle nyo. Okay, so if let's say you can afford to buy this property, this unit, a two bedroom, kaya nyo mag-asawa, working abroad, go for it. Go for it. Make that decision. But kung ito lang ang budget mo, don't go for something na hindi mo kaya. So at least at the end of the day, at the end of our working years, meron ka at least one condo na invest that you can be proud of, that can be your source of income when you retire.
Ano pong masasabi niyo, sir, sa mga agents na nadi-discourage? Kasi madalas silang makarinig, sir, na ahente lang sila.
Walang gusto magbenta ng real estate until ma-experience mong kumikita ng millions. Remember, I started my career as a hotel waiter. Mababa lang ang sweldo ko noon. Kulang talaga. So I had to make a decision to join real estate kahit mahirap. Ginamit ko yung pagiging financial savvy. Kailangan hindi ko to pwedeng ubusin kung saan-saan lang yung pera. Mabilis lang dumaan ang pera ang commission So ang ginawa ko, yung commissions ko, pinambili ko ng mga properties. You're not here just to sell and make commission. Level up tayo padating sa goals, level up. We're not here just to make commissions, but become an investor as well. Your mission is to help Filipinos become rich. The way of selling now, today, is much easier compared noon. Before, I have to send fax message. Magsesend pa ako ng letter sa office ng client bago makakuha ng appointment. But the challenge is, you have to be mentally ready for the challenges. Don't expect everybody will buy. Di ba, Mika? Imagine mo kung lahat ng Pilipino may condo, may properties. I think mababawasan ang kahirapan ng Pilipinas. But that's not the case. Approximately more than 60% of Filipinos still doesn't have their own property. 60%, yeah. So we still have a long way to go. There are 12 million Filipinos out there. 50% of them wala pa rin property pag uwi ng Pilipinas. Walang napundar na condo or house. That's why our mission never ends. Kailangan malalim ang purpose nyo sa buhay, sa pagbebenta ng real estate. I see this as a purpose. My purpose is to help more Filipinos become rich through real estate.
Kasi sir, pag hindi mo na itanim sa puso mo yung mission mo, dun ka madaling ma-discourage.
Yes.
Madali ka maapektuhan ng mga naririnig mo na, ay, ahente lang yan. Or yung mga difficult clients.
Nobody will believe that you can sell real estate from your family or what. Ay, hindi mo kaya yan kasi bata ka pa, hindi mo background yan. They will never believe you. That's why you have no choice. Your attitude now is prove to them na kaya mo. In today's global environment, now is the best time to buy property and the best time to sell. Not everyone knows that there's a good property out there. So you got to let them know. Distinguish your product, your project with the rest.
Tiwala ka dun sa binibenta mo.
Yes, very important yung track record. Track record of the developer and the track record, of course, of the seller.
So sir, yung kaibahan naman ng mga trainings and seminars niyo po sa iba pong nag-o-offer po ng seminars?
It's based on real-life experiences. Based on my 20 years experience in local and international selling, I have the chance to travel all over the world. I use those experience and I put them in my book. We have a book called, thank you for Purpose-Driven Selling. Yeah. And this is where I put all my knowledge so that the young sellers, young sales professionals can use this and monetize today's opportunity in real estate.
Doon sa 800, na close niyo po na deals, ano sir yung pinaka-memorable para po sa inyo?
Well, one of the most memorable, of course, is the one what we call the bulk investors.
Bulk?
Yes, which I encourage everybody, ma-experience na rin yan. When you say bulk investor, ito yung bumibili ng one floor minimum. Yeah, several or equivalent to that. The formula is the same. Pareho lang. Trust, tiwala. Are you a person of knowledge? Hindi ako kinakabahan. Kasi ang reasoning ko, yayaman sila eh. Yayaman sila sa project na to eh. Kailangan babaguhin mo lang yung mindset mo eh. Na, if I tell my client, sir, ma'am, by investing in this property, 1, 2, or 30 units, doesn't matter. Ito yung equivalent return of investment mo in terms of capital appreciation and rental income. I never look down to myself as I'm just a seller. Hindi. I am a seller who's going to influence these buyers, Filipinos, to own a property. In the process, you become rich. I never look at real estate as just to make money lang eh. Some people may not believe this, but I didn't do it for the money. I do it for my mission. I want every Filipino, pag uwi nila after 30 years working abroad, meron silang mga properties.
Please invite our viewers. Saan po kayo pwedeng i-follow yung mga social media sites nyo?
Thank you everyone. You can follow me at my Facebook page, Eric Manalo. So you can access all my content for free. For videos, training videos, you can access my YouTube, Eric Manalo, and my website for my topics, www.ericmanalo.com. So you can email me if you want to have order a copy of my book. Don't be afraid to be rich. Sell real estate as best as you can. This is your time. So don't feel sad. This is not the time to feel sad. This is the time to make hataw. We are going to be 125 million Filipino population very soon. One of the industries na walang katapusan, never ending ang demand ng real estate. Somebody's gonna graduate in college soon who's going to work abroad, and that will be a future homeowner. Most of the properties here are fully paid. Ang bank loan natin 10 to 15 years lang bayad na. Unlike in other countries, 30 years na nagbabayad pa ng loan. By the time you're 65, you're able to accumulate 3 condo units. 3 condo units. That's already enough income for your retirement. Fully paid. This is what I teach my clients. That you're buying, and then tapusin na natin yung bank loan na yan. Kung may mga rentals, bonus na lang yan. But once it's fully paid, when you're down to the last monthly bank loan payment of the unit, of the condo unit, profitable ka na. Lahat ng monthly rental na yun, sa'yo na yun, hanggang lifetime. Yes, yes, yes. When they don't know what to do, they tend to do things that they don't know. Like, okay, bili pa ako ng kotse, bili pa ako ng shopping. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sir Eric, for sharing valuable insights with us. Sana kagaya ko, our viewers also learned a lot from your experiences po and advice. Don't forget to follow Sir Eric on his social media and check out his realty services. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.
Thank you, Mika. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.